If you having girl problems, I go back with you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me. Dynamite, got the rap patrol on the gap patrol. Foes that wanna make sure his casket's closed. Rap critics who say his money cash holes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Hollywood Haywood, the owner of WGP and the Foundation, and you just saw the mysterious subject known as Genesis continuing to antagonize the retired SNES. One has to wonder, is SNES even watching anymore? Is SNES out there? Is SNES going to step out of retirement and answer this man's call? Hopefully we find out in the weeks to come, but tonight we have some great action for you, and we are starting out with Lit Fuse taking on AEP.
We're kicking tonight off with a bang. It's the promoversal threat, Lit Fuse, going one-on-one with AEP here at Collision Course.
Crash out. Crash out. What are you trying to do, man? You trying to crash someone? I'm the only one gonna crash you. Ladies and gentlemen, this man right here, what you smoking? Your name is not Lil Foods. Your name is Lil Fuzz. That's your nickname, right? Because I tell you what, why they call you Lil Fuzz? Because you smoke that shit. You think I played you, huh? You think I know about you, huh? Kid, you do not know who I am. I'm the most dangerous man in all promo wrestling. I know everything. I know about you. I know about your little girlfriend, Scotch Warrior, trying to say you got this. Got this or what? You think you're going to stop the AEP territory? I do not think so. Lil Fuzz, I lied to you. Remember I said I am sorry because you smoke drugs. I lie. You are smoking drugs. You smoking drugs behind the McDonald's in the random corner. I do not know that, huh? You do not know that, huh? Because you not that smart. And you think you're gonna take you the ring, gonna destroy this monster? I know everything about you. I really don't care you win all the championships you want to, but your rap career or smoking damn drugs, it's got to go. You know what, man? I love people like me. You know why? Because I am so funny. I do all the jokes if I want to, Lil Buzz. That's your name, right? I'll tell you what, man. Tonight in this ring, I'm gonna show you who is a master, who is the king in this ring. I really don't care. You do like and smoke, but in this ring, I really don't care. You are a TYS champion. I'm gonna take the championship away from you anytime I want to, but this is not a BWO. This is Fight Nation. I'm gonna tell you something, little boy. I am a real deal. I will go and destroy your ass right now, and you're not gonna crash me. I'm gonna crash you. But, little Fuzz, smoking drugs is too bad for you. How the hell you gonna be a promo artist because you smoke the damn drugs too much, and you not gonna fuck with me again?
Hey, yo. First of all, let's all bow our heads and pray this man don't show up in portrait mode and do the greatest match of his entire career a disservice. Now that that's out the way, AP, so good to see you here, my guy. Always wondered when and where this match would take place, and I was starting to lose faith. It's like, for some odd reason, the BWO never wanted to put you in my atmosphere. But along came the White Knight, Hollywood, Haywood, just in time to get the people exactly what they wanted. And I'm glad he did, because I just very recently became the very best that does this. But there's another title I've had my eye on for quite a while, and that's the most dangerous man in all of promo. Where I'm from, they got a saying, you gotta beat the man to beat a man. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. Now don't get me wrong, you definitely one of my favorite promo artists to watch, but that ain't gonna grant you no mercy. So don't think for a second that I'm gonna treat you any better than I do anyone else when it's time to get busy. I'm the Roman Reigns of promo. I show up and win. I wreck everyone and lead. And bitch, this ain't about to be no fucking different. Biggest fan or not. Now you gonna come out here yelling and waving them skillet hands around, but you see, I'm not Arrow. You don't intimidate me. And to be fair, this isn't a title match because we all know how you handle those. So that gives you at least a 1% chance of actually getting the win here. And that's me being generous, because I just watched Grayson Lee stomp a mud hole in you. And rightfully so. I mean, that is my bloodline, right? But he broke you down and he made me proud. But I'm a whole nother animal. A different beast. And that's why the BWOs refuse to put you in a title match with me. They know the outcome better than even you or I. They know I'm far more dangerous than you, and I've been proving it week in, week out. Multiple double-digit victories, and frankly, no one has even come within 7 points of taking that title from me. And they know you will be no fucking different. Hell, if I was the one facing you instead of Don Krypton when you turned in that blasphemous portrait mode promo, you likely would have lost by 60. But then for some reason, Hollywood Haywood gives you a WGP World Championship match, and not because you deserve it, but because he knew you'd lose. Can't have AJ looking like a transitional champion losing to me just moments after winning that title, right? And I get it, I guess, but that doesn't make me any less angry. And now I gotta take that anger out on you. So listen up, meathead. We are not on the same tier. Hell, we're not even in the same fucking atmosphere. You can have your best day, and I have my absolute worst, and I still whoop your ass by at least 20. And no matter how you write that story, the ending will never change. You green mile John Coffey in the face looking bitch. How am I supposed to take you serious when you taking L's from people I've kicked the shit out of? Maybe I should take you under my wing and turn you into the monster that you're actually supposed to be. Because lately, you just been clowning around, and I'm just sick of it. But if there's one thing I do give you credit for, that's butchering Rambola's name. Calling that man Rambola is probably the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, and mostly because I'm the better version of him. But then again, he kicked the shit out of you too. It's like all these fans know what you're capable of, and they keep you in this tiny little bubble of mediocrity, beating on the buckshots of the world. But the moment you come face to face with a real threat, you shit the bed just as they expect you to. And I don't want that for you, AEP. I want you to thrive. I want you to actually be the most dangerous man in promo. But until then, I'm the most dangerous man in promo. 3 most dangerous letters. L-I motherfucker T. And that's on Smart Side.
win in what could be considered a preview of Promoverse. Chalk one up to the good guys, the Foundation and WGP getting a big win. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we were supposed to see AT representing Team BWO taking on and defending the Prototype Championship against Blunt Rowe. Unfortunately, Blunt Rowe is unable to compete tonight, but AT still wanted to address the Foundation audience, and unlike the BWO, I don't censor my stars. So let's hear from AT.
Foundation, it is me, your boy AT, and I got some shit to get off my chest. You see, as the Prototype champion, I had a match, and my match was canceled for some fucking reason, and that really pisses me off. Now see, I don't know what it is, and I don't care. All I care about is the fact that I was ready to whoop some ass, and I feel like I wasted my time. And what I hate about that is time is currency, and I don't like losing currency. So this is what I'm gonna do. I want to be known as the workhorse. I want to be known as somebody who is the prototype. Matter of fact, I'm not only the prototype, I'm the goddamn blueprint. And so for everybody in the locker room, I want to issue a challenge. If you're somebody who thinks you can step up to the plate and face me for my title, let me know, because I am down and I want all of the fucking smoke. Now, moving along to something that's also pressing. See, I don't know if you guys have been hearing the murmurs in the Promoverse, but we have an event coming up. And I heard that my opponent for Promoverse is Mac Mealy, or whatever the fuck his name is. Look, Mac, I was very thrilled when I found out that you were my opponent, because I've been waiting to beat your ass. It doesn't matter if it's in the BWO, here in the Foundation, WGP, or whatever the fuck over there somewhere else on white people land. I don't care. I have been waiting to get my hands on you. Now, I know I probably shouldn't have said that, because you always take things the wrong way. So let's not say hands on. I've been waiting to punch you in the fucking face. Yeah, I like that way better. Mac, this is gonna be the match of the ages. So I hope you're ready. I hope you got your red beret and your fake ass beard and your glasses. I hope you're ready, because I am going to whoop your ass. And please don't take that the wrong way, because I know how you are, Mac. Don't. You're gonna fucking lose, bro.
Where you at, AT? I got something that belongs to you. And you got something that's about to belong to me. I thought this shit was about brand supremacy. Why you ain't come get this shit from me? Huh? I get it. I know what it is. I mean, you are right here in LA with me, but you still don't want to come and see me. It must be because you want to bring me that yellow bead. ITCH. AT! Mr. Original! That talent you got, fluid, like an 8 on its side, the perfect sign of what you provide, and it is indeed infinite. But what these people don't seem to get is that the lane that you travel in is a fucking cycle. Yeah, with no real exit. Beyond that, there's always one old shit, AT. Always one old shit that ruins a plethora of attaboys, and the hand claps have stopped for you, AT. That shit is over now. As you stare into this mirror, recognize what looks back at you. The new original. Understandably so, it's gonna take you a while though. And when the appearance of what's next becomes evident and present, you'll be washed away by the wave with the current. To attend the vast amount of other entertainment things that you do outside of this Promoverse. I am not perfect, AT. Am I flawed? Yes, indeed. But I have found an uneasy comfort in the foundation of it all. No need at all to wrestle with the order as you fade to black. Colorful you have been, but fate will be ushered in. For this is a match that I must win. AT, for me, this is bigger than a championship. This is bigger than a war. A major piece is about to fall off the motherfucking chessboard. Don't you understand this, AT? And at the end of the day, the brightest bioluminary type and the only one of his kind, the prophecy, King Mac Millie, one half of the tag team champions for the Foundation and WGP. Undisputedly. Another belt I'm about to add to it, AT. Where you at? Bring it to me. Come get this shit that you have to cheat to get. AT at Promoverse, it's gonna be my time. Unpredictability, it's my kind. Ain't it fun? It's gonna be one of them matches, AT. It's gonna be the one. You selfish, self-centered motherfucker. Done.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, AT came out here with a message for the Foundation, for WGP. He wanted to get his message out there, and he did. He did. We gave him that platform. Remember, no censorship. But with that platform comes the dangers of having it. And as you saw, AT, my team is very ready. Mac Millie is very ready. Smart's psychology is very ready. And they're not afraid of you. But let's get back to the action, because next up we have a #1 contenders match for the WGP World Championship, as we will see Johnny Canada take on Jack Saban. Let's get down to the action.
In a battle of close calls, who will be left standing as Johnny Canada faces Jack Saban for the #1 contendership for the WGP Championship at Collision Course?
Foundation. It's about time that I started getting the respect that I deserve. It's about time that Johnny Canada started getting noticed here. Now, last week I took the current Foundation World Heavyweight Champion, Franklin Benjamin, to a 4th judge. And Franklin, you barely escaped with your title. So, what that proves to me is that I am good enough. Just like I've said all along, I am one of the better up-and-coming promo artists in this game. Now this week, I have a #1 contendership for the WGP title. And that match is against somebody that I'm very familiar with, Jack Saban. Jack, you and I, we've gone head-to-head before. And speaking of 4th judges, you and I went to a 4th judge when I was just starting in WGP, and you barely got that win, Jack. You know what? You probably deserved that win in that match. But this is a much different Johnny Canada. This is a much more focused Johnny Canada. Because Jack last week proved to me and to everybody without a shadow of a doubt that I can do this. That I am worthy of being here. Jack, what have you done since you beat me in WGP? Not a whole hell of a lot. You've had some good promos. The last one you did was pretty decent. But I can just about guarantee you, if you look up the word mediocre in the dictionary, you're going to see a picture of you, Jack Saban. Jack, you resort to things like insults in your promos. You try to belittle people, make them feel smaller, so that it makes you feel like a bigger man. It doesn't make you a bigger man, Jack. All it does is prove that you're nothing in this promo game. you have to resort to things like insults. Me, I spit just facts. Jack, the fact is, you are not good enough. There is no reason for you to have this match. I proved that I deserved it last week when I almost won the Foundation World Heavyweight Championship, and now, because of that, I'm being rewarded with this opportunity at the WGP #1 contendership. Jack, I hope you bring everything that you have, because I can guarantee you I am not just gonna stand around anymore. I am nobody's stepping stone. And the fact is, Jack, I'm gonna stick my boot so far up your ass that you are never gonna be able to get it out of there, Jack. So, this week, I hope you're ready. Because Johnny Canada is ready to take that next step. And unfortunately for you, Jack, that means that I go straight through you to get the #1 contendership for the WGP title. And the fact is, there's not a damn thing that you can do about it, because your time is up, Jack, and my time is now. Johnny Canada is here, and this is my moment now. You want to prove that I'm wrong? Go ahead, Jack. But see what happens when I prove to you and to everybody that I am simply better than you. And Jack, you already know that I'm better than you. Now, it's just about me proving it. I'll see you in the ring.
My voice rips so hard it cracked the glass. It's like a ripple effect when you smacking ass. I'm talking about shit if you only knowin' half the facts. Like your motherfucking doors, bitches stacking gas. You, we might look kinda different, but we really the same. They call me Big Buck Hunter cause I'm killing the game. You ain't gotta like my shit, but you be feeling my pain. Cause I'ma keep on pulling heaters out again and again.
Johnny Canada. Tú uno pendejo. We need to cut the fat down the foundational line. In the shadows of the past 7 months, a chilling tale has unfolded since our fated encounter. You see, you are what I will call a cancer. Maybe it's about time I give you that wicked smile, ear to ear. You thought you could escape the darkness, but it will consume you, eat you alive, like the drug-peddling maggots here in WGP and the Foundation. Maybe you've lost the stuff. Maybe you don't have that killer instinct. Perhaps we can go back that 7 months and figure out something. You don't have that vindication in you. Ven aquí, maricón. Necesito una cosa ahí. My mission is to cleanse WGP and Foundation of a cancer. Right. Yet, you're still melancholy. You're still monotone. You're a hopeless human waste who deserves to be 6 feet deep. Una mierda! Here, in the Foundation, in WGP, while you sit at home doing absolutely nothing, why give you a permanent smile? I'm writing symphonies of blood across the battlefields. Just like all these cockroaches, just pondering like mindless sheep, trying to figure out who's the leader. Silencio. Mighty. Gone. Why so serious? Because you need to laugh a little. You need to let out a chuckle. Contrario con bien aquí. But newsflash, you're just another victim, another case for yours truly. It's time for your extermination. I'm gonna cut that back right down the fucking middle. And I'm gonna keep cutting and cutting until I drain you of all your blood, of all your flesh, of all your bones, everything! Sooner rather than later. Ven aquí, Maicon! You gotta learn, Johnny. You gotta fucking learn. I'm gonna make a Picasso out of you. Basura! Ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. Mierda! Once and for all. Una mil muertes.
Your winner, new #1 contender for the WGP World Championship, Jack Saban! Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Saban picking up a big win. The only question we have is, will there be a WGP for him to return to after Promoverse and cash in that world title opportunity? And speaking of world titles, the current Foundation World Champion Franklin Benjamin has his eyes set on Promoverse, but tonight he hits a roadblock as he takes on Dr. Doof. Hashtag Doofus Dude. Let's get down to the action.
Is it hashtag Doofus Do or hashtag All About the Benjamins? It's Dr. Doof versus Franklin Benjamin for the Foundation World Championship here on Collision Course.
This promo has been brought to you by solar-powered flashlights for when it's bright and you still need a light. Franklin, DB, Triple P, Vagabond, Don, Alpha, and the 6 of them are the GOP. Wait, who's missing? It's me! I am Dr. Doof, the GOPPLOPP. I am not alone. I am Dr. Doof. I am Dr. Doof. I am Dr. Doof. Fear me. Well, hello there. It is I, your favorite unlicensed, unethical, and unofficially the Foundation Champion, Dr. Doof. And these past 2 weeks, I have been across these great United States, going around talking to people, trying to mount my movement, hashtag Doof is due, and trying to prove that I am due to be the next Foundation Champion. And on my way, I have been yelled at, cursed at, had evil spells put on me, I've been tased, I've been arrested, had restraining orders put on me, but that is behind me because I have my army with me, and together we shall prove that Doof is due.
Don't worry, Doctor. I believe in the Doof is due movement, and I got your back.
I support Dr. Doof. I believe in Dr. Doof. And, Franklin, quite simply, the doctor will see you now.
So you see, Franklin, it is not the size of the army in the fight, it is the size of the fight in the army, and the fact that they are the only two that would put my hashtag on their social media posts. But just you wait, I've got your worst nightmare, Frau. In the clown!
Oh my God, the Hot Pockets are done. Oh, Jesus.
But wait! This isn't time for Hot Pockets! We're about to defeat Franklin Benjamin!
The Hot Pocket.
Well, that was an unnecessary inconvenience, but never fear, because I have prepared this list of everything I hate about Franklin Benjamin. You better beware, because it is brutal. Benjamin Franklin is paraded throughout history books as America's ultimate Renaissance man, inventor, statesman, diplomat, writer, and kite flyer extraordinaire. This is about Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers. That means, oops.
Miss Doof, that will be 1 week detention for you.
Well, I'm gonna be hearing about that one later, but hey, Franklin, by now, I hope you realize a few things. First off, regardless of whoever wins tonight, the title stays within the GOP family. Second, you've got a lot more to lose in this than I do. Now, if I lose this match, it's back to business as usual. Platypus pummelings, evil inventions and schemes, and of course, the tragic backstories of my forlorn youth. Now, if you lose, you gotta go back to Don and the boys and tell them how you lost the butt of every joke in the promoverse, Dr. Doof. Next thing, there's gonna be some changes when I win the Foundation title. First off, me and the clone, full-fledged members of the GOP. None of this junior membership crap. And next, we want access to the GOP foosball table. Third, no more dirty looks when I accidentally transmogrify you guys again. Now, I would be very kind to me. I would listen to the words I have to say, because these eyes have seen things, these ears have heard things. You know, my lab is inside the GOP suite, and you may not think so, but I have seen a lot of stuff that's not quite kosher. Stuff that might be pretty incriminating if it were to get out, and especially the IRS might take interest. So, you can either continue to play your games, make fun of the doof, or you can doof around and find out. I'm Dr. Doof, and
Doof, I finished my Hot Pockets. Let's do this.
Never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, believe me, what's happening tonight is one of the most blatant, one of the most disgraceful acts of disrespect I've ever seen in my entire career. Franklin Benjamin, your champion, the man who built this place, the man who put this division on his back, is being asked to defend against Dr. Doof. Dr. Doof. A man whose biggest accomplishment is inventing machines that don't work and hashtags that don't matter. You see, they love him because he's funny. They think he's cute. But let me tell you something very important, and I want everyone to listen very closely. Being a clown does not make you a champion. We've got enough clowns in politics, enough clowns in the promoverse, and now they're trying to put a lab coat on one and say he's due. Hashtag Doof is due. What a joke. Doof isn't due for a damn thing except a trip back to the unemployment line. He's due for failure. He's due for humiliation. He's due for another one of his contraptions to blow up in his stupid face. The only thing Doof is due for is to get his ass kicked by Franklin Benjamin. And this is what pisses me off, because Franklin Benjamin isn't some mid-card charity case. Franklin Benjamin is the Foundation. This title isn't some toy belt you hand to the funny little sidekick so the fans can giggle. This is prestige, this is history, and the fact that they gave Doof this opportunity, that they gave him my time, that's a slap in the face, a total disgrace, and I don't take disrespect lightly. Believe me. They say Franklin's changed. They say the people are turning on me. Some of you boo me and that's fine. You know why? Because I don't need your love. I don't need your hugs. I need your respect. And if you don't respect me, I'll make you respect me. Bigly.
starting tonight with Dr. Dumbass, excuse me, Dr. Doof, or as I call him, Dr. Dope, because that's where he comes from, Pretty Petty Peterson's Department of Promo Efficiency. And he's gonna be a real dope if he thinks he stands a snowball's chance in hell against Franklin Benjamin. And the report is in. Total failure, nothing but a loser. He's done nothing right, and nothing will be any different tonight. Doof, your whole career is one big backfire. You built a jobber pushinator? Guess what? It's broken. You built a hashtag Doof is due campaign? Guess what? Nobody cares. Franklin Benjamin is not a test subject for your experiments. I'm not a crash dummy for your failures. I'm the champion, and tonight I'm gonna make you the biggest failure of them all. They tell me this is gonna be close. They say the deck is stacked against me. Everyone's saying it. Sports Illustrated's saying it. They say the judges don't like Franklin Benjamin, and they're right. They don't. They never have. It's rigged. It's always been rigged against me. Nothing but fake news. These judges are very bad people. Believe me. They're snakes. They're vermin. They're out to screw Franklin Benjamin every single time. But it doesn't matter. It never matters. Because no matter how much you stack the deck, Franklin Benjamin always comes out on top. Bigly. And let's be honest here. Doof talks and talks and talks. Nothing but nonsense. Absolute gibberish, and the idiots eat it up. They cheer, they clap, they chant, because you're their circus act, you're their clown, you're not competition, you're comic relief, and tonight I'm gonna turn your little comedy show into a tragedy. It's gonna be huge. You wanna be foundation champion? You think you're due for pain, you're due for embarrassment, you're due to find out that standing across from Franklin Benjamin is the worst career decision you've ever made in your life. Make no mistake about it, tonight is not just another title defense. Tonight is a message to Doof, a message to Haywood, a message to every single person who's turned on me. You tell me to quit, you tell me to stay home, you tell me don't come. Well, guess what? I'm gonna come. Because Franklin Benjamin is the foundation, and when I'm done with Doof, when I'm done stomping him into the mat, when I'm done showing the world what happens when you put a clown in the ring with a king, you'll all remember exactly why. Because at the end of the day, it's not about pathetic clowns, it's not about mad scientists, it's not about failed experience, it's about making the foundation great, and it's all about the Benjamins, and in the gods we trust. Now bring on the BWO! I'm Franklin Benjamin, and I approve this message.
World Champion Franklin Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen, in a close battle. Dr. Doof almost pulled out the impossible and beat Franklin Benjamin this close, yet so far, with only a platypus to blame. And now it's time for the debut that everybody's been talking about. For the first time ever, the unfiltered, world-renowned promo artist will take on, representing Smarts Psychology, the Scottish Warrior. Let's get down to the action.
It's anarchy in the UK as the Scottish Warrior goes one-on-one with the newly acquired, unfiltered Grant Miller here on Collision Course.
Dearly beloved of the Foundation, here tonight you are all about to bear witness to the eulogy. You are all about to bear witness to the end of the unfiltered animal Grant Miller. You are the one that has said that I am the one that has been constantly obsessed with you for 3 years because I wanted to climb that ladder and take your spot. But yet you are the one that has come out here and told the world that you are the one that is obsessed with me. You can't get my identity out of your head. You want my face in your mind so that you can picture all the violent, drastic bullying tactics that you're going to put me through, that unimaginable pain, that suffering that you think is going to be enough to keep me down tonight. You think that you are the megalodon, that you are the king of the ocean, that every single wave that goes by and hits the ground, that you control how big it is, the force, the impact of that. Well, Grant Miller, here tonight, you are not not going to be able to much longer control those waves. You are no longer going to be able to call yourself an unfiltered animal. You are no longer going to be able to call yourself the serpent of the psyche, and that no more will you ever be referred to as the ghost, because tonight I am taking your crown off of your head that you've had for over 20 years, placing it on my head, because I am leading the world of professional wrestling, the world of this game, into a whole new era. And that era is one of heartbeat, one that wants every single warrior to get up and fight. You even said that my armor makes me who I am every single time I put it on. I put the helmet on and I go out there and I fight with every bit of heart, passion that I have for this business, for this game, because you never would be able to understand that passion, that grit, that determination, that never give up, because you have lost sight of what is important. You have lost sight because you have been up to the top for oh so long, looking down on everybody, thinking that you're an entitled little prick who thinks that he decides who stays, who goes. And I know that the reverence of rebellion, Gully Guns, he is going to go down too at my hands, at breaking the virginity. And there's nothing that you're going to be able to do to save your partner, your friend, your confidant, because slaying the reverence of rebellion starts with you, because I am bringing the revolution of the whole new era with me. Because when you mess with the smarts, you are going to get burned, Grant. And when you mess with the promo pit bull, you're going to realize that your bark isn't as big as my bite. And tonight, I hereby sentence you to an eternity of failure, an eternity of realizing that you have underestimated me for the very last time. And tonight, I take your accounts. I take your Zodicus, because I hereby sentence you guilty. I hereby sentence you to 13 years of staying in that jail cell, watching me go up to the top, watching me take over and show why I am the best Brit within this game, and that why I am the ghost of Britain, and that you are now forever going to be in my shadow, Grant. This has been your death wish, not mine. So do me the favor, Grant. Go out there. Tell your fans, tell your loved ones that this is your final battle ever in a professional wrestling ring. When I parade you around for everyone out there, and I hit you with your Death Valley driver, and I pin you for the 1, 2, 3, and submit my legacy. Your respect means nothing to me. Your legacy will be remembered, but not for the reasons that you think, because that, Grant Miller, is your end, because that isn't a prediction, that isn't a spoiler. What it is, Grant, is your Asgard's call, and smart psychology runs this shit.
Scottish Warrior, before we really get into this, I want to take you back 711 years ago. I'm sure you know exactly what happened in June of 1314. The Battle of Bannockburn. It's where the Scots beat the English, and they haven't been able to do it since. But yet, you and your cocksuckers run your mouths, drink your whiskey, and try and play hard men all the time. And you talk about 1314 like it matters, like it justifies you as hard individuals. You're not hard. My granddad used to say a quote that rings in my ear that stuck with me forever. Whenever a Scottish man started yapping, started going at it, started trying to be confident, he would tell him, you haven't won a battle since Bannockburn, and you're not fucking starting now, so sit the fuck back down. This is the Unfiltered telling the Scottish Warrior to sit the fuck back down. You can run your mouth, tell the world how you need this, and you do need this. You need this so bad. You've been following me around like a puppy dog, wanting nothing more than to leech onto my success, wanting nothing more than to learn from the Unfiltered. You aspire to be the Unfiltered. And now you feel that you're at the peak where you can challenge the Unfiltered.
This is a collision course that you want nothing to do with. Believe me, no matter how much you tell the world that you're ready for this, you want this, you need this, you don't. This is going to be a severing, an embarrassment of a Scot to an Englishman. This Englishman bows for the Red Rose. I'm a man of Lancashire. And we are true tough sons of bitches. And what we do to people that start yapping to us, we put them in their place, we bury them, we massacre them. And the Unfiltered is no different. But the Unfiltered is a different kind of Lancashireman. I am an animalistic beast, a sagacious psychology, a megalodon. I'm on the sea of wrestling, the serpent of the psyche. I'm the most vicious individual to ever lace up a pair of wrestling boots in the professional wrestling game today, bar none. What I do in that ring, what I do in my holy grail, my squared circle, that ring is my gladiator pen, and I am the undefeated warrior that severs anyone that thinks they're tough enough to stand up to me. And you, Scottish warrior, you will get in my ring, you will feel the energy of the Unfiltered, and I will put you in your place, bury you in the middle of my ring. I'll parade you around for the foundation, and I will Death Valley drive you into the middle of my mat, crumpling and crushing your spine for the world to see. This is not your big hoorah, this is your night-night. And when the Unfiltered is done with you, Scottish warrior, you'll understand that Bannockburn is something you might want to grip onto real fucking tight, because it's the only thing you're leaving this arena with that belongs to you. One victory 711 years ago. Tonight, nothing changes. 711 years of pain, resorting to violence, and putting Scottish men in their fucking place. Warrior, this is the night of the Unfiltered. This is the night where I show the world what I'm made of and what I can do, and it's at your expense. Open challenge accepted, you said. Open challenge just swallowed you fucking whole. I will see you in my ring very soon, warrior.
Unfiltered! Ladies and gentlemen, what a barn burner the Scottish Warrior and the Unfiltered just put on. Both men will represent Team Foundation, Team WGP at Promoverse. And let's take a closer look.
Got a lot of sharks out there trying to take a bite of something. What's hot? A lot of chameleons out there trying to change up anytime something new comes along. Everybody wants a bite. Don't happen overnight.
So you wanna be a rock superstar and live large, big house, 5 cars, you're in charge. Coming up in the world, don't trust nobody, gotta look over your shoulder constantly. I remember the days when I was a young kid growing up, looking in the mirror, dreaming about blowing up. The rock crowds make money, chill with the honeys, sign autographs and whatever the people want from me. Shit's funny how impossible dreams manifest in the games that be coming with it. Nevertheless, you got to go for the gusto, but you don't know about the blood, sweat, and tears, and losing some of your peers, and losing some of yourself through the years past gone by. Hopefully it don't manifest, but the wrong guy, egomaniac in the brainiac, don't know how to act. Shit's deep, 48 tracks, studio gangsta max, sign the deal, thinks he's gonna make a meal, but never will, till he crosses over steel, filling your head with fantasies. Come with me, show the sacrifice it takes to make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars. October 24th, October 25th, a 2-day event. Foundation, WGP versus the BWO. Winner take all. I will own it all after that thing. So don't feel too comfy, BWO. Because some of you may not have a job soon. But anyway, we're at Collision Course tonight. It's all about that that inevitable conflict that is going to come to a head. And tonight you get a big preview of that. Tonight in our main event, you will see our current, reigning, defending Blueprint champion, Pretty Petty Peterson, take on the current WGP Havoc champion representing Team BWO, Lifeless. Let's get down to the action.
Hi, friend. How are you? It's good to see you, Lifeless. It's good to see that you're still the reigning Havoc champion. I am also the reigning Blueprint champion. While you excel with all of your verbal dominance and quick-witted responses and little catchies like hello and stuff like that, I'm still Pretty Petty Peterson, still rocking, the J's and the pants and the shirts. Lifeless, what's under the mask? Do you hide under a mask because you lack a little something there? What's your face look like? Are you hiding insecurities? Are you hiding something? Yeah. I'm sure you are. But you don't have to hide forever, Lifeless. You can open up to friends, Lifeless. You can open up to me. Tell me. Come a little closer. Lifeless. You're a very smart individual. Very smart. I just need to know something, Lifeless. Who are you? Why hide under a mask? Why change your voice? I bet you have a beautiful voice.
Don't adjust your screens. Yeah, I know y'all thought you were going to get your little bullshit main event, but no. It's been a while since I talked to you, hasn't it been, Foundation? And yeah, no, I know I've come and beaten a few scrubs, but it's been a while since we talked. Now, y'all didn't think I was just going to let it slide when Haywood decided to ruin one of our matches a couple of weeks ago, did you? I didn't forget, and you for sure didn't think I would forgive all of you fucking scrubs who made your name in the BWO turning on us. Well, let's just say I'm here to collect, but I don't want to collect too early. No, we're going to do that at Promoverse when we take over your little bullshit chintzy shit product. But I was feeling a little froggy and decided to fuck off your little main event. And I wasn't the only one, because I definitely did not come alone. Take it away, boys.
We interrupt this tawdry Blueprint show to let you know what's happening. Oh, y'all thought we was playing. You thought this was just a game.
You really thought you could play us, but no, sir. No, sir.
We run this.
We have always been the face of promo.
Man, even Trevor, your herald, came from the BWO. In any capacity, you needed our help. Motherfuckers.
The Promoverse has always been our playing field.
It's time y'all faced reality.
Because despite all you think, we are
better than E-Fed.
And oh, so very soon, all my new friends will learn to love the BWO. Bye-bye.
again.